The national discussion on team names with Native American references has made its way to Rhode Island. One local school plans to start a discussion about changing their school's mascot.
Eyewitness News reporter Anita Baffoni spoke with an expert on Rhode Island's indigenous people's history. She joins us now with the story.
The names of several Rhode Island recreation and school sports teams reference Native Americans, like in Foster-Glocester, where their high school mascot is the Chieftains. But now that may change. Ponagansett High School, home of the Chieftains. That's been the mascot for that western Rhode Island school district for decades. To some, they're just team names, but to others,
it's not just a sports team, it's racism.
Loren Spears is the executive director of the Tamaquag Museum and educator on Rhode Island's indigenous people's history. She says these types of team mascots do not honor indigenous people and all should be changed. Just to rattle off some names: Woonsocket Redskins, Ponagansett Chieftains, Cranston Chiefs. You think all of these names should be changed?
Most definitely. And you can't just hold on to something that's negative and oppresses another group of people just because it's always been that way. Doesn't mean that it's right.
When asked if Ponagansett would consider changing their school mascot, the Foster-Glocester superintendent said in part, in response to recent emails from students and community members, we do intend to have the conversation about our school's mascot after our plans to safely reopen our schools for students and staff next year have been finalized. Spears says teams should not have their mascot reference Native Americans unless there is an agreement with their tribal nation. The Rhode Island Department of Education weighed in on the issue, a spokesperson saying in a statement, while school mascot designations are local decisions, RIDE encourages local leaders to make sure they consider how some team names can be disrespectful or derogatory to other people. Now, Spears believes because children and young students are on these teams, it makes matters worse because she says adults are passing down bias and racism to the next generation. I reached out to the Woonsocket Redskins and Cranston Chiefs for an interview, but did not hear back. I'm Anita Baffoni, Eyewitness News.